No, it's not Fat Albert. It's Shagdog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Yes, we're doing Akademia's Death Ripper Hazy IPA Volume 14. So it's the 14th edition, I guess. It has Idaho 7 and Nectaron hops, I believe. And it gets it's not on Beer Advocate, but Untapped, it gets, got to bring it back up, lost it. 3.87 out of 5. Death Ripper 14 comes with an exciting taste bud collabs featuring Idaho 7 and Nectaron. Light, smooth, and juicy. All right, let's try it. I think I've done an Akademia once or twice. I might not have. Sometimes I see these and I skip them by, and I'm hoping it's good because I don't see a date on it, and sometimes I see these on the shelf of stuff that's out of date that they have on sale. But this was in a regular spot, so hopefully it's all right. All right. Well, it smells juicy. And it's considered an American IPA, according to Untapped. It's not on Beer Advocate. It does have the other versions, but I only saw like up to volume number 7 or 8. I didn't even see 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, it looks creamy looking, like a orange sickle, creamy looking, maybe a little yellow orange. The head is bustling 3-finger head right now. Hopefully that goes down. Nice frothy head. Cracking a little bit. Yeah, a little fruity, like not a fruity fruit, but maybe a mango or something in there. Maybe piney, citrusy. Yeah. I'm not sure. Let's see what Idaho 7 and Nectaron. What does Idaho 7 and Nectaron hops supposed to smell like? Idaho 7 is known for its bold and complex aroma, prominent citrus, tropical fruit, resinous piney, subtly earthal. Nectaron, dominant tropical fruits, stone fruits, citrus nuances. Okay. Idaho 7 characteristics and Nectaron characteristics of tropical fruit and citrus. Idaho 7 leans more towards tangerine and orange. Okay, maybe I get a little bit of that in there. Smells all right, though. Let's see if we get the rest of that beer in there and get to town, right? I probably should have saved this for Halloween just for the fact it's an Akademia Death Ripper. And I don't know if you can see the characters in there. He's got like looks like some type of demon with something. Sickle or something. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. Death Ripper. All right. Let's get into it. Cheers. Wish Jammer was here with me. Yeah, it's a little piney. More piney than tropical fruit. Grapefruit. Maybe more grapefruit than piney, actually. Yeah, grapefruit. A slight pininess in there, but I think it's more grapefruit and a little bit of a citrus, maybe a slight orange in there also. Pineapple. Maybe a little passion fruit. It's not too bad, just that grapefruit piney is a little bit too much for me. It's not super heavy on it, but heavy enough for me. Yeah. I think grapefruit really hits me worse than the piney, actually. What was the ABV on this? Hope it's not too strong. 6.6% ABV, so not too strong. On the can, it says just 6%. So we'll go with the can, 6%. Yeah. Mostly piney grapefruit in there. Grapefruit, piney. Yeah, the front end is nice and smooth. Then when you hit the middle of your palate, then you start picking up that piney grapefruit. Pretty much the juicy citrus hazy is up front. The middle is the piney grapefruit. I think it's more piney than grapefruit, though. When they've got piney and grapefruit in there, it blends together so well. I just hate it, and so. But it's not real bad. It's drinkable. I think it'd be a little bit better if it's a little colder. I got this one out of a cooler actually, but with the 30-minute drive home, and then I had to stop at a convenience store on the way home. So, probably about 40 minutes ride home. 40, 45. Threw it in the fridge though for like another hour and a half or 2 hours. So figured it'd be colder, but yeah, only thing I really hate about that more than the taste is the look of it. It just looks nasty, A beer should look better than that. That's my opinion. But pretty good, not awfully off-putting or anything. It's average hazy. I mean, it says hazy IPA, but they consider it American IPA. I don't know if it's supposed to be a New England, but Untapped says American IPA. So for what it is, I'll give it a B- and a swallow. Yeah. I bought a lot of lagers this time, at least. Well, not a lot. Mostly I got IPAs probably again, but usually I take them out when I get home. When I go shopping for some craft beer, I got like 2 boxes worth. I usually take them out, take pictures of I put all the styles together. Okay, here's the stouts. Take a picture, send it to Jammer. Picture of IPAs, picture of this. But I didn't even do it this time. I was just like, hell with it. Jammer don't care. And I was trying to find beers that he got, and I only found one. I did find a brand of some beers he bought, 1 or 2 brands, but I didn't get the same. They didn't have the kind he had. So, but that's okay. At least we got one beer we can review together now. It's just hard. There's one store I go to, which is this store right here. Toast Wine and Beverage in Augusta. It's actually in, I don't know where the hell it's considered. Where is Toast Wine and Beverage? It's considered Augusta, but I think it's more akin to Martinez. It's like a suburb of Augusta or whatever. They have a lot of Georgia craft beers. I can't even name all the brands, but I've been doing a lot of them. Matter of fact, I've been doing so many of them. A couple of the brands, I was like, you know what? I can't do any more beers by that company, especially the ones that just really haven't given me excellent beer yet. So I'm like, I'm going to cut down on their beers for now on. For a while, at least. Maybe a month or 2. And sometimes I'll buy 2 or 3 of each craft brewery, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get one from these guys this time because I bought 3 of them last time and it didn't impress me much, or it was too hoppy or whatever, So I tried to spread it out a little bit this time. So I did find a couple of lagers, so hopefully they're good. Pale lagers, whatever the hell they are. And I did buy a 12-pack. I hate to buy a 12-pack of a beer, but it's a beer out of Kentucky. I've seen it once at one of my local grocery stores, but then they took it off the shelf. They said Kroger has it, but I never go to Kroger because it's on the other side of town. So, But anyhow, they had a 12-pack and a 6-pack of it at a liquor store I went to. So I bought the 6-pack, actually, not the 12-pack. So, which I should have bought the 12-pack because it was only like $12, $13 for the 12-pack is $8 for the 6-pack. I should have just bought the damn 12-pack. But anyhow, I bought the 6-pack just in case I don't like it. And I don't know why our logo's not up there. What's going on here? Can't even find it. Where is it? People? No. Style. Where is our logo? Oh, there it is. My bad. Yeah, this almost looks like Stargate behind me. It does kind of look like Stargate. What the fuck? Let's Googleize that. Does Akademia beer Death Ripper have anything to do with Stargate? No, Akademia Brewing Company's Death Ripper does not appear to have any connection to Stargate franchise based on the information available. But that does look like Stargate behind me, so that's why I was wondering. Trying to zoom in on it. It does look like Stargate. It's got symbols and everything. I mean, if you zoom in. I mean, look at that shit. It looks like a Stargate. And even the background behind the dude is like blue. Akademia Brewery's Death Ripper has a logo. It almost looks like a Stargate. I started watching Stargate SG1. Was it SG1? I think so. Because I never watched it before. When it was on Showtime, never had Showtime back then. Never watched it. I started watching it, but I just got bored. I mean, I was hoping it would be as good as the movie. It gives you a little bit of a nostalgic movie feel to it, but after about 6-7 episodes, I'm like, oh my god, I'm just fucking bored. I'll try to watch it again because I've seen a couple of the Stargate movies, the series movies. I saw the one that's about the girl when she was a little young. They found the Stargate, and she grows up to be 20 years old. So it's like the late 20s or late 30s or something. Nazis are trying to get the gate or something. That one's all right, but they have some plot holes on that one or something. But plus, they do have that, DEI, homosexual stuff going on in that one too. I'm like, come on. What's the chance of some human going through the Stargate to that planet and finding another homosexual guy on that planet? And then for them to know each other's homosexual halfway, 60% way through the movie, and they start to link up, hook up, whatever they want to call it. And what's the chances, right? Yeah, so I don't like that part. And both of them were made into those dudes that Rod, spoiler alert, the dog guy and the other guy. I don't know if they're supposed to be in the movie as them in the future. Because the one guy is like an Egyptian from the future or from our planet, and then the other guy is from the tribe that they find in the original Stargate movie. And Ra shows up and zaps them both, and then puts those helmets on their heads, and they kind of get like what do you call it, brainwashed or watch the watch type thing, hypnotized. So now they work for Ra. Yeah, what am I going to give this? Did I already grade it? I think I did grade this. Didn't I? B- and a swallow. B- and a swallow. Yeah, that's my final grade. That's my final offer. Oh. All right, let's get this beer down. I don't know what else to talk about. I was hoping it was more Death Ripper, Jack the Ripper stories. I did watch I don't know if you ever seen it, Time After Time movie with not Roddy McDowell, what was it, Malcolm McDowell, the guy from Clockwork Orange, right? Time After Time. I think it came out in 1979. It's a H.G. Wells Jack the Ripper movie. It's still all right to watch. Not as good as it was, but I mean, it starts off in Victorian England. But H.G. Wells, first they start off, Jack the Ripper kills somebody. You can't see his face yet. And then H.G. Wells is having a dinner. A couple guys in there. He's talking about his big surprise he has for them all. And they're waiting for a certain doctor to show up. And the doctor shows up. And he tells them about his time machine. And I think he shows it to them, too, and tells them all how to work it. And you got this key, and you get this key here, and whatever. Anyhow, the cops come knocking on the door. They all go upstairs. The maid answers the door. They're looking for the killer. He's in an area. And trail has led to this place. And then they find the doctor's bag, and it has blood on some of the tools, I guess. And, oh, he's the killer. You know, where is he? And he went down to the basement and took off in a time machine to H.G. Wells already had it set to like 1979 because, you know, it was just example. Yeah, if you want to go to 1979. So the doctor, a.k.a. Jack the Ripper, took off. Only H.G. Wells knows it. The cops search the place, can't find him. So he thinks about it. He goes down there, and the time machine's gone. And then all of a sudden it rematerializes. Then he gets all the money, coins, whatever from the maid. He's going to go chase after him. Goes to 1979. It's a pretty good movie. I'd recommend it. It's kind of slow at the beginning. It's kind of a love story, too, because he does find a woman in the future. He saves her, brings her back to Victorian period, I guess. 1890-something, 1910s, whatever. Hey, what do you call that decade? Like 2000? What do you call the decade of 2000 to 2010? What is that? Is that the 2000s? And then what about 2010 to 2019? What is that? What decade? Is it the teens? The 2000 teens? Is that what you call it? Because even thinking back to the 1900s, I guess maybe the 19 teens, the 1910s, the 1900s, the first decade. I guess that's how, because I never really think about that. It's weird. Because every other decade, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, all the way up to the 90s. But those first two decades are just hard to name, you know? Let me know. I might do one more beer. Let's get this one down. I wasn't going to drink too much because I have a hot date tomorrow, maybe. And a date. Not really a hot date, but yeah, some adventure. I'm going to go out with some girl. I got to get my sleep. I'm on vacation, but I'm still on the night shift sleep schedule. So I don't know how the hell, unless I go to bed and wake up early for a few hours, and then tonight go to bed around. But I tried that last night. I woke up. I tried to go back to bed at like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I woke up at friggin' like 4:30, 5:30. Couldn't even sleep. So we'll see. It's hard, man, working a schedule and try to flip it back over. But here's to you, the viewers. Bam. Try to get my brother to join earlier, but he's doing Saturday is the day he can only join it, and he's doing yard work. Let's see if he wants to join in on the next one. Let's Google it. Let's Facebook him real quick. You done with the yard work yet? You want to join in for a Yingling? I might do one more review. I'm just finishing up the current one. My brother hasn't been on the beer review since I moved from Florida, which was 2021. I moved in September 2021, and he was on the beer review like the beginning of that month or the end of August. That was it. And I've only seen my brother once since then. I went back to Florida for Christmas of 2022, and I haven't been back since. It's just hard for me to travel. The last time I went, it was hard for me to even readjust my sleep schedule. I was like fucking taking afternoon naps, and I hate working overnight shift. All right. That's almost this for this one. I got like a couple I think I got mostly lagers in there. I got to just figure out which one I want to do. Hopefully I don't cancel out my date tomorrow. All right, let's chug this down. Spit or Swallow beer review, Shagdog. Check us out, subscribe, comment, like. You might miss something. We'll see you in the next one.